gonna get started on Wal00gi versus Dexter losers finals. So of course, I'm just gonna keep talking about how really just Snake as a character really just relies heavily on grenades. It is his main neutral tool. I mean, I can see how, like, of course, as we're seeing now, Wal00gi being able to use his tools, or just his normals, really, in situations where he doesn't really need to use a grenade. And it does seem to be working out well for him. It's not exactly the best when you do that, because the character isn't as good without grenades, of course. But, of course, it's all about using them in the right situations. That's where you get the most out of them. Dash attack is going to cover that corner, of course. And really, it's just such a good move in the corner, really. A move that kills very reliably in the corner. That's why you don't want to be panicking to the corner when you're hitting pressure. Okay, now we're at the point where Dex, of course, in a pretty good position, punish that very laggy move. Now, how does he get back? He's going to punish the landings. He likes to empty the land a lot, and if he's not, he's probably going to air dodge there. Of course, that's okay though, because unfortunately you are still in the air, and that is already a rough situation to be in. So Dexter, a player I've noticed, of course, as well as me playing against him, he's very good with those grabs. He's honestly very good with grabs, I'd say. Just watching Dexter is very good with picking up those grabs, like we see now, of course. Are you moving back? No. Yeah, see, this is the thing. Like, Dex is just casually as being off stage, like, no one cares. And it's just, I mean, like, yeah, I respect it, but why at the same time? He also plays like this at Homecoming, too. He also just, like, randomly SDs. Alright, I'm sorry. No disrespect. But, anyways, doesn't matter. Hey, gonna get that combo started. Now he's in a rough tech situation. No, not gonna get that down air. It's unfortunately too high. Or just didn't do it right, exactly. But Dex usually is very good with those. Now he's gonna get it. Now we got that. Alright, of course.
You're good, but I'm better.
Game one in favor of Dexter, of course, yes. Now, we really, I mean, it does seem as though Dex, from his showing, has, like, matchup knowledge, of course, being able to weave around grenades. But really, as, like, we've seen from Wal00gi, he's able to use grenades in times where it matters. Well, I mean, he really is able to use grenades in times where it matters, and he really just wants to optimize his game plan without grenades, so yeah. Now we're on a smaller stage, so this is gonna be more of a close quarters battle, where a lot of times you're gonna be getting hit more often by grenades because of the stage layout. Just because also you have, like, the positioning to be able to, like, put grenades everywhere. So yeah. Unfortunately, that does not matter for Dexter because, yeah, you're gonna get that down smash there. But still, Dexter is able to play around that positioning that Snake wants. So it's gonna be all right, of course. Get that down air out of shield, of course. Not gonna put you in a tech situation, but gonna put you off stage. And not the right ledge trap, unfortunately, but still gonna get grenades to do damage. Of course, as we know, as most of you probably would know, that Snake has a frame one out of shield grenade toss. I'm not sure, but it is a reliable move to get out of disadvantage and to have trades with that move, right? You can do down throw now. You can do forward throw. Just get him off stage. Yeah, Cypher's gonna do it. All right. Of course, when we see Snake come from when we see Snake get a stock, we're gonna see him already playing some grenades there. And a nice back here is going to do it from Dex. Nice reverse grab to catch him catching, unfortunately. Yeah. Yes, in this position specifically, Snake is going to be looking a lot for pokes. And because really, it's just, at this point, like, you are really just setting the really just scrapping scale just to be able to get you in a more favorable position. Well, not exactly favorable, but a position that isn't exactly not in your favor. So, of course, Dex going to be able to get him off stage now, and still going to be able to get back off stage. But yeah, it's a good roll read. But honestly, it could have been a better punish. But I mean, I still respect that he had the read. And at this point, it does. Ah, yeah, that was good timing there. Because what was he going to do? Like up smash? That was kind of just the read, really. Yeah. Up tilt, of course, being a strong opponent kill move. Is he going to get an odd disadvantage? He does with the wave lands, of course, and the neutral special. Be reverse. And that back throw is going to do it. Yeah, you're at way too high of a percent to live that. Unfortunately.
A lot of
So we have Dex up now 2 games. So how's Wal00gi gonna adapt? We'll see. I just think that like Snake does well specifically on stages that are stages like PS2 and Battlefield, where you can really just set up stuff. But also, I mean, I don't think Hall of Bastion is really necessarily a bad stage for Snake. But in times where you're put in scramble situations, it's a lot less favored for Snake. So we're gonna see. I do think we are going to small Battlefield for this very last game. Maybe, potential last game. Of course, Wal00gi can come back. But yes, of course, like I said, we are gonna be going to small Battlefield. Yes, Dex wants to get in. As we've seen, honestly, mixing up his aggressive play and passive play is important with Wolf. Because like Wolf, yeah, he has good normals if you know how to use them. I think, yeah, with Wolf, it's really just his like normals are position-based normals. Like you want to be put in a favorable position and not just scrapping with those normals. So that's what we've seen from Dex, and that's really how Wolf is best played, honestly. And we're going to see here that Wal00gi is going to be setting up traps, of course, and getting some decent ledge trapping in. He's going to go for dash attack. No, he's at the corner, but honestly, he's able to get out, but unfortunately not, because Dex tried to get back. That's all it's going to do. That is a true combo, by the way. Up throw into up tilt. Oh yeah, nah. Man, I respect it, but I mean, haven't we seen you SD like what 5 times now? No disrespect, by the way. Love Dex. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna get some kills here. Yeah. It does seem as though Snake really isn't the best at catching people in the air. Okay, what is Dex gonna do at this point? I mean, Snake is already at a huge lead, and this is gonna be Dex ladder that Dexter is gonna have to climb, unfortunately. And installing your air mobility. He's gonna get the grab now. Unfortunately, he was timed. It was still his turn, yes. He's gonna get the grab now. Not gonna mix it up with down throw, but still gonna get him off stage. Now you're in a ledge trap position. You're gonna get a dash attack, and that's gonna do it for that game. Perfectly timed dash attack taps the ball kill. So yes, well, of course, it does seem as though Wal00gi was able to prevail in that game. Seems like he was able to pick up on some things. It does seem as though, like, in those situations where it mattered, Wal00gi was able to play the scrapping game a little better. But, of course, it's not exactly over yet. Yeah, we We got ourselves a game 4. We go to PS2, of course, yes. This is a much favorable stage. I mean, well, let's be honest here. What stage? This seems like, well, it seems like a pretty neutral stage, to be honest. Because, well, I mean, game plans are honestly kind of similar in the scrapping situations, kind of. Of course, it's really just who plays neutral better, it seems, as we've noticed. He wants to keep him out with tilts, and he's just gonna be walling him out really, and he just cannot get in. Up tilt is gonna do it there. No, he's gonna get back. Yeah. Nah, he's not gonna cheese him. Not gonna cheese him there, but that's okay. It's still racking up some damage. Not gonna be falling for that, of course. Of course, Wal00gi knows his character, so he's not exactly just gonna let Wolf match for free. C4 just planted in the perfect spot there. Now, he could die here, potentially. Dex to up tilt back air. No, not back air, it's not gonna go there, but you're still in a bad situation, of course. Not exactly the most favorable lead, but that's okay because, oh yeah, you're still making it back. No, he wanted to catch that there, that jump get out. Of course, nice grab, pick up on the grab. And it really does seem as though those grabs are putting you in a situation, tech situation, able to get the back, up tilt back there though. And because we're at 0, that's okay. Playing footsies here, it seems. No one exactly able to get hit yet, but now they finally have, so. That was a nice bait on that dash attack, by the way. It's really good by Wal00gi. Now, I noticed that it doesn't seem, yeah, unfortunately, that up tilt is going to do it. It just killing exactly at the point that it needed to. So yeah, we're going to be going to a game 5. Like I said earlier, I mean, Wal00gi can make some changes if he needs to, and we are just seeing that, so this is perfect. But how is he going to close it out, honestly? We'll see. We're going to be coming up on our very last game of Wal00gi versus Dexter. Going to go to PS2, of course. No need for a stage counter pick, of course, unless you wanted to, really. Depends, because technically this would be Dexter's pick. Right, he does a neutral here. Dash attack is unfortunately a pretty laggy move, so it's not exactly going to cross up there. Nice dash attack. Yeah, a lot of this is really just like, reliant on raids and stuff, so. In those situations specifically, because, I mean, you have out of shield options, but you also could be getting something more rewarding, you know. Nice dash back into dash attack. It seems like that's how he's been getting most of his dash attacks. Gonna get the grab, bring him into a tech situation. Not gonna get anything out of it, but that's okay because Snake is still a good killing character. And it's totally gonna catch the jump. I haven't seen it do much, but I know you can perfectly time that catch jump. Now he's gonna get a bread and butter combo started. He has grenade now, that's pretty big. Nah, not gonna get anything out of it. Yeah, so Dex able to land perfectly. Laser is actually pretty useful in this matchup, I can see. Just not Reflector. Maybe Reflector. I haven't really seen Dexter use much Reflector, though. I'm not sure if it reflects grenades. Oh, the trade. Wow. Yeah, that up tilt is unfortunately not going to do it. This is very, very brutal, unfortunately, for the Wal00gi. Because Snake, not a very good character in disadvantage. As a leg trap. Yeah, that's going to do it. That tilt there. Now, how does Wal00gi bring this back? Does he? Let's see. Dex, of course, very strong player in advantage state. And just really, we are reset back to neutral. But of course, Wal00gi needs to make stuff count. Like, he needs to make everything count right now. Yeah, this is the situation that a lot of players are in, and they just get scared, honestly. Like, they panic a bunch, and you just, like, get hit a bunch there. Because most wolves are trying to reach you in those situations. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, not gonna get set off stage. Throw's gonna do it. He's gonna put him in a situation that's not favorable. Oh, you might. Yeah. I think that was actually the only option that would have worked. That would have killed in his favor. Now this is actually looking pretty even. Well, I mean, we'll see. But this is actually looking pretty good for the Wal00gi if he can get this back. Now, he cannot, unfortunately. Up smash is going to do it. Wal00gi could not land in that situation. And that's going to be it for Boosts Finals. Dexter coming in clutch. Almost got reverse 3-0, but hey, you know, it's not exactly the most surprising when you have players of this caliber. But yeah, that's going to conclude our Losers Finals match, and we are going to get, of course, I do believe our next match beats, oh yeah, Smub. Yeah, Smub is going to be on stream, of course. But actually, that's probably going to do it for me, though. It's fun commentating here at the grind 291. And I will see you all later. Hopefully, I'll be back like next week or something.